Hello, dear Capricorn. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Hope that you're all doing very well. This is your divine spread for the 1st to the 15th of May, 2019. It's Love in General. And I'm taking your Karma Dharma card at this time. Thank you so much for being here. It's actually the 4th of May today. So it's the new moon in Taurus. Happy new moon. Some of you will have the new moon on the 5th, depending on where you are in the world. So let's see what's happening. It's supposed to be a very positively aspected new moon. So let's see what promise it holds. Dear Capricorn, your ruler has turned retrograde as of a few days ago, as well as Pluto, both your ruler and Pluto being on the south node in your sign. So this is a very, very fated time for all of us, especially for you. Let's take your Karma Dharma card. And we've got the Sun. Oh, wow. The Sun is the energy of Leo. It's healing, it's happiness, it's joy, it's children. It's also creative projects too. The Sun is shining down on you, dear Capricorn. So nice to see that card. So Leo people, wow. And the card of the Tower, which is Uranus. Others say it's Scorpio and Pluto. For me, it's Uranus. Now, Uranus is in an earth sign, the sign of Taurus. So we are changing things about, bringing in more value into our lives. If we're stuck in relationships that are codependent or not working, the slate will be cleared. So let's take a look. Let's take your cards, Capricorn. Just want to show you the Tower. And this is one of my favorite cards in the deck. Why? Because this is the divine shifting and changing things up for the better, always. Let's take your cards. Now, what you don't know in the hidden position, we've got the Two of Pentacles, and I'm going to take another card straight away for that. We've got the Ace of Wands as well. So that's nice to see. Let's take, in the recent past, Ace of Pentacles. In the now position, oh wow. Okay, I'm going to say that I shuffled so many times off cam and on cam. I'd like to say that there's a fair few similarities with Sagittarius, with their reading. You've got a few cards that are similar to their reading, and Capricorn did show up in their reading, so you might want to watch their reading. Or you're on the cusp with Sagittarius. Okay, you're on the cusp. So it's important to watch both readings. Let's look at your highest goal, what you're aiming for. Well, very Saturnian, you want to be the boss, eh? Let's take the action and advice. Queen of Pentacles, beautiful. For money, for value, this is perfect. Let's take the outcome card. We've got the Page of Swords. And what's happening through the divine for you. Divine position planetarily. What's going on for Capricorn? Oh, wow. Nine of Swords. Oh, wow. Okay. Of course, I'm going to take another card straight away on that because you've got the 9 and 10 of Swords. So, yeah. You know that Pluto and Saturn on the South Node talks about leaving past karmic situations. Past situations from previous lives. That's if you believe in reincarnation. If not, this is about your childhood. You know, back in the days, you're letting some situation, some karmic, fated things are changing right now. Let's take another card on the 9 of Swords. And we've got the 7 of Pentacles. So, a lot of thought, maybe. I think that Capricorn is waiting on some decision. Let's see what's at the bottom. You've got the Ten of Wands, completions, 2 tens. Let's take a Mirror's Love Oracle. Capricorn, spirit guides and angels for Capricorn. May I have some more information? What's going on in their love lives, in their lives in general? Any partnerships. Now, partnerships are on the forefront. Venus, oh, well, okay, there's the first card, which is the past position. Venus actually is in Aries. Soon she'll be moving to her rulership, to her sign of Taurus. Wow, 2 cards just opened up, and I will take them. There we go. So, first card that fell out is the blonde female. Here we've got the Ice Queen, which is an air sign, more than likely. Now, this could be the same person, but more than likely, I believe that it's two different females. Both blondish, reddish hair is the blonde female. She's more footloose and fancy-free, whereas the Ice Queen is more serious and more buckled up. And here we've got spiritual growth. And I'm going to say that this could be the same person. Why? Because this is like 3 different stages. This is a youthful energy. This was back in the day. This is probably the now position where you've been through tests, trials and tribulations, and it's all about your spiritual growth, right? Through difficulty, we grow spiritually. We become the elder, the wiser. Now, for others of you, this could be a daughter and mother or 2 sisters, a relationship about 2 sisters. One is a little bit younger. She has more red in her hair, reddy, gingerish hair, whereas the Ice Queen is more blonder. Okay, let's look into your cards, but I'd like to take a romance angel as well. Doreen, Virtue, and Radleigh, Valentine. Spirit guides and angels for Capricorn. Capricorn and their love lives. Capricorn. Capricorn, 1st till the 15th of May 2019. I'm going to take 2 cards, dear Capricorn, 2 cards. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And another card, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay, so there's romance here as well. Oh, there are a lot of stories here. Now, first of all, in your foundation, around your home, now you could call your business your foundation. If business is your first priority in your life and you're there more than what you are at home, then this could be the tower happening there. But for most of you, I would say that this is the home area. So the change, the transformation, and Pluto is retrograde as well, right on top of that south node. It's bringing you a sudden shift, a sudden change. Now, there could be children that are involved. Why? Because we do have the Page of Swords here, which is an adolescent child usually. But we've also got the Sun card, which, yes, it can speak of your creative projects, your romantic life, so the flirtation stage, true love. It can also speak of children again, and also taking a risk. So I feel that, yes, Capricorn, some of you have taken a risk, and I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't get the full card coming out in the extended reading, in the extra cards that I take. The Tower here in your home section means that something was necessary to be changed. Now, right across at the top, we've got your highest goal, your aim, the Emperor is there, which is the boss. Now, the Emperor can be very Saturnian. He's quite strict. He's the ruler, so he has to be serious. It's not a playful energy at all. Even if we see it as an energy and not as a person, this is like standing in your integrity, being serious, becoming the authoritarian. You're sitting on your throne. You've been through the experiences. Now, some others of you, and of course this is a 4, so it's talking about stability within your status area, career area. For others of you, this is someone who is just very Saturnian. This is Aries, Taurus, or another fire sign. More than likely it's Aries, Taurus energy. This could be someone who's breathing down your neck. Now, this could be your energy and you're doing it to others. So people will only put up with a certain amount of pressure for a certain amount of time. So if this is you doing it to someone else, then I'm going to say give them a bit of space. Saturn is actually retrograde now, which is giving us a bit of a breather, I would say. Okay, so the hard work has been put in already. Now it's, the crystallization of what you've already invested in. So it's, it's materialism. It's happening. It's turning physical, if you know what I mean. Up until roughly September, October, until that time when the big players, even Jupiter is retrograde in its home sign of Sagittarius. So it's a very important time right now. But these retrogrades will end roughly September, October. Even though, yes, actually Uranus will be turning retrograde the day after Jupiter moves direct. So it's incredible. It's like a touch and go. So we're, being put through tests, but, the testing times bring the result. And having the Emperor in your career section, it's very good for money. And it does say here, finances and career, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So I see more focus on money at this time. So you're seeing your career as very, very important at this time. Obviously, you're trying to manifest something. Maybe you're building your foundation. And when I say building, some of you could actually be seriously building a new home. Okay, and that's got a lot to do with your finances. Now, in the hidden position, we've got the Two of Pentacles. So some of you may have been working very, very hard, working double shifts, working very hard on a new project. Could be the Ace of Wands. Could be something that is very creative. You're inspired by something. Now, you've got 2 aces already, dear Capricorn. You're inspired to work extra hard at this time, hoping to build on your foundation, to change things up. Anything to do around family, parents, even children. So it's as though you're building your nest. I can see you putting, just like a little bird takes a twig every time to its nest. It puts every little twig in the correct place. That's what I see with Capricorn. And that can be, if not in a physical way, you could be even just emotionally, just, building your structure right now, whether this is romance, business, any sort of relationships, right? But you've got the sun that's giving you the energy. The sun is all about energy, lots of it. So some of you could be dealing with someone that's contemplating, do they move forward with you or with someone else? This could be a choice that's being made. I do see 2 females here. So if you are the Emperor, if that is your energy, you could be dealing with 2 females. Now, one is more fiery. I see the blonde female as someone that's more, could be a fire sign, could even be an earth sign. This could be the Queen of Pentacles. The Ice Queen, I would say, is more than likely like the Queen of Swords. So she's more into the intellectual type, more than, you know, the hands-on type, like the Queen of Pentacles. Now, I see the stable one being the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ice Queen is more, she's colder, whereas the blonde female is more open-hearted, more sexually alluring, let's say. Now, as I said, if this is your energy and you're showing up as a fiery sort of a person, even though, dear Capricorn, we've got the Queen of Pentacles, which many times could be your energy. Let's say this is another scenario. So the action that you're taking is concentrating on business, right? Some of you could even be coupled to this Emperor, and this is someone who is quite cold, very strategic, maybe even very fiery where temper is concerned. And this is someone who, yes, is getting too close to them can, you know, have you burned. And you're more grounded, you're more earthy, whereas the Emperor is more fire. So and this could even be, and I'm going to say this is a particular message that's coming through, that if you are, dear Capricorn, if you're dating your boss, then you should know better than to do that, because mixing business with personal doesn't really add up. So the odds are that we keep love away from work. These are two different areas of life, and trying to bring them together can be quite your downfall. So, all right. So let's see. Here we've got the Ace of Pentacles in the recent past. So this is a brand new beginning, something that's promising stability, money, a new beginning where business is concerned, the beginning of monetary abundance. It's the beginning, but it's got promise to last. It will last. It's something that is quite long lasting, especially with the Emperor here. The Emperor, which is very Saturnian, and Saturn is longevity, it's stability, and it's real, it's physical. Now, in the position of now, so there is some sort of an ending, but before the ending, there's been some sort of a beginning. We've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands here, which is like a creative venture that's got the potential to pay off. It's funny that we've also got the Ten of Wands here at the bottom of the reading, which actually even breaks down to the Ace of Wands. So there's some sort of a cycle that is ending, a completion point. You've got two tens. And beneath the Ten of Wands, there's the Page of Cups. So this is an offer. This is an offer for love. This is an offer for something that you love. This is a message which will help you, probably get you to the end of some sort of a cycle, or you're hurrying to finish something before you start something new. So I feel as though you're starting, whether this is work, for others of you, this could even be a relationship. So you're starting a relationship before you end a previous one, or you're starting a new job before you've, tied up all the loose ends with the previous one. And that can be quite detrimental, quite hard. So just a warning that mixing too much, it's like mixing your drinks, right? So I see here, what I see here is, and Capricorn many times has had the sign of Aquarius as being the air sign that they're dealing with. Here now we've got, yes, quite a few swords. We've got the Ten of Swords in the now position, so there's an ending here. There's an ending, and this is an intellectual, mental ending. So that could be you even changing the way that you see things, changing your, let's say, your childhood conditioning, your programming, your mental programming, I feel is being changed at this time. And that's because of a lot of pressure. Now, you may just feel exhausted. Just, you've been pushed to the limit. There is exhaustion in both these cards here, Capricorn. And I know that Capricorn is really hardworking, and especially when Saturn is there. Saturn is, you know, it's the ruler of your sign, and Saturn is hard work. So I'm going to say that, yes, you feel as though you're at the end of the road, but if you could just tweak the way you see your situation, or even just take 5 minutes for rest, relaxation. Don't forget that the Sun card is also about your health, your vitality. I feel that I'm seeing a flame that's starting to die down. So you're burning your candle at both ends. Dear Capricorn, you're going to have to slow down a little bit. Thank God, with Saturn being retrograde, I feel that you will. You've already set the ball in motion. You've started whatever you started here. But I feel as though for some of you, it's really gotten the better of you. Now, this could also be pushing you to a more spiritual level with a spiritual growth card here. I know that through difficulties, through hard work, that's how we receive the Saturnian lessons. That's how we become the authoritarian. Sometimes even, spirituality will help us get through the hardest of times. So if you're needing to, any sort of help, look into spirit, try to meditate, do some yoga. As you can see in this card, that's really going to behoove you. Okay, and I truly feel for some of you that you may be the Ice Queen here. Maybe because once upon a time you were footloose and fancy free. Now it's all about business. At this age now, your maturity levels are so, let's say your responsibilities are so many that there is no room for love. But I'm going to say that things have got to change for you, okay? Because with the Queen of Pentacles, she's very motherly. Now, she will take care of everyone around her. She's a very grounding energy. She's giving, very giving. She's all about her values. She's very supportive of everyone. But dear Capricorn, I do think that it's really, really time to actually look at yourself right now. It's time for you to actually let your hair down, have some fun. That's what Leo is. Have some fun. Leo is the sun. It's vitality, it's fun, it's joy. Please, the advice here for you is give romance a chance. Give yourself a bit of time to fit into your life, to fit a bit of romance, a bit of heartfelt matters. Because at the end of the day, and at the end of your reading, we've got the Page of Swords, which is some sort of truth that is spoken. This could even be a message that's coming through. This could even be from an adolescent child. Now, this Page of Swords can be all about truth, but it can also mean higher education, completing or continuing studies. And here in the divine position, very late nights, sleepless nights. Now, this could have to do with a message that's coming through that's got you worried you're not sleeping enough. Maybe you're not relaxed enough. Okay, now this is a 9, which says that you're one step before the 10. The 10 is here, the 9 is down here. Now, I want to say that some of you are already at the 10. You've completed. For others of you, you're at the 9 here. You're worried sick about some sort of a decision that's being made about investments, about even your values, or the person that you're dealing with, their values, because this is the Seven of Pentacles. Now, Seven of Pentacles is an energy, says that taking the time out to actually think and look at where you're at. Stop and have a look. Speeding, going quickly, and just rushing ahead is, you're rushing towards your destruction, really, Capricorn. I really believe that you need to take it easy and slow down. Do the Saturnian thing and take your time, because that's what Saturn is all about. Good things come to those who wait. Okay, let's take 2 cards on the Sun, which is your Karma Dharma energy. So we've also got, as I said, the blonde female can either be someone who's an earth sign. They may have earth as well as fire. Okay, so 3, 4 cards, no. I will take 2 cards on the Sun card. We've got the Knight of Wands, which is Sagittarian energy. And 1 more card. And we've got the Nine of Wands. Wands all around again. So a lot of you could be dealing with someone who's got strong Sagittarius in their chart. This could even be your energy because of the red in her hair. And I said fire sign. Now, we've also got Leo here. So Knight of Wands can be Sagittarian, but not necessarily. We've also got Aries here. So we've got all the fire signs here. Now you've got the 9 and 10 again. The 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands. 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. So you're at the end. You're at the end of completions. Some of you, as I said, are at the 9. Others of you are at the 10. For those of you that have had trouble getting pregnant, well, it's going to happen. You're at the end. Your burden is over. This was the general energy, and I'm going to take another card on that. So, yes, he's looking straight at the children. Some of you have just been working really hard. If you're parents, maybe your children need to continue their studies. There's a lot of money coming out for that. For others of you, you're thinking, there's no way I'm going to fall pregnant. Okay, you've been trying for 9 years, 9 months. 10 years, 10 months, you're getting to your desired outcome. Let's take another card on that 10 of Wands. That's the general energy. And we've got the High Priestess, which is someone who doesn't really want to tell us. She holds her cards close to her chest, but she's very spiritual. And I said spiritual growth, spirituality. Now, the High Priestess is the moon goddess, and she's got the new moon at her feet. She is standing between 2 pillars, and she has the knowing deep within her. Now, she's a 2, which speaks of balance. 2s are always a number of balance. I believe that faith... Oh, wow. Queen of Swords. I believe that faith and intuition is what you need to invest in right now. Now, the Queen of Swords, as you saw, I threw her here. The Queen of Swords could be, I'm going to say, a magistrate, a judge that is making a ruling in relation to children, alimony. For those of you that are dealing with children and with divorce from the past, because it's something, yes, that you've been through a lot with, and having the children here, she's making a ruling finally, but she's on top of the Sun, which says that whatever decision is being made here should be positive, should bring in, I want to say that the decision should be on your part. Okay, so let's take one card on the High Priestess, because that's what I wanted to look at. So 10 of Wands and the High Priestess, and 8 of Wands. So quick messages are coming through. These are positive messages, obviously. These are also passionate messages, and they're also the arrows of love as well as travel, flight travel. So quick energies, quick movement. It's now you've got the 10, the 9, and the 8. So these are messages through social media. So there's communication about completions. Things could be found out through social media. So things that were hidden from you, you may be receiving the messages about those from now and in the next couple of weeks, I would say. Let's see. Let's take a card on the Tower. And we've got, there's the alimony, you see. There's the litigation. There's the legal matter in your home. Now, I see this as Libran energy. The scales are here, which means balance. It's a 6. This is also what you've put in. It's time for you to receive. So have you been standing in your integrity? Have you been doing the right thing? Well, then it's time for you to receive. So suddenly, whatever you've been dealing with legally is going to balance out. And this is around your home. Now, the Queen of Swords could also be that air sign. If you're not dealing with a legal issue, it's an air sign that I said that Capricorn has been dealing with, usually Aquarian energies. Looks like this Queen of Swords is looking straight at the Page of Swords. She's sending a message. She's speaking some sort of a truth. Let's take on that Page of Swords. And we've got the Hermit, which is Virgo energy. But what I'd like to say here is that the Page of Swords is the truth. So someone's been doing their homework. So there is communication between the Page and the Queen. Now, the Queen is older than the Page. Whatever that means for you. Now, the Hermit could be a solicitor, could even be a doctor. And the Queen of Swords could even be a surgeon. So for those of you that have had issues with health, anything to do with the back, and it's funny that, you know, oh wow, was it Scorpio that had the same card? And I did say something around health, yeah. So Spirit is here. You've got the High Priestess and you've got the Hermit. Now the Hermit could be your physician doing their homework. Special tests are being done, sorry. I'm going to take a card now on the Ace of Pentacles. And we've got the Four of Swords. There we go, you see. Someone is bedridden. Someone is taking time out. Very good, dear Capricorn. If you're taking a break, that's amazing. Don't worry. Don't worry if the business cannot run itself. They will figure it out. Now, I want to say that the Four of Swords can also be the Three of Swords that's broken someone's heart. And you are taking time out to meditate. You're still healing emotionally, physically for others of you. And the Ace of Swords is down at his, it's at his side. When he wakes up after his meditation, he will stand strong with that Ace. Let's look at the 10. 10 of Swords. And we've got the 9 of Pentacles. Again, the energy of Virgo. Some of you are dealing with someone that's got strong Virgo in their chart. Now, so for those of you that have been dealing with, I did say the blonde female could have fire, but they could have earth. So the earth sign is Virgo, if you are dealing with a Virgo. Others of you are choosing between an earth sign, which would be more than likely Virgo, and an air sign, which could be Libra, could be Aquarius. Now, so the Nine of Pentacles speaks of being able to stand alone. You're able to stand alone financially. But there's been some sort of backstabbing. Some sort of backstabbing. Whether this was a friend, this was a mother. Maybe the daughter backstabbed the mother. It looks like the mother is more the colder sort of a person. I don't know. Let's take another one on that Nine of Pentacles. And we've got the Lovers, which is the choice. So yes, you're choosing between an air sign, and Gemini is here as well. The Lovers is a head over heart decision. You're choosing between Virgo or another air sign, as I said, Libra, Aquarius. Now we've got Gemini, and Gemini is where Mars is. There's a lot of heated conversations. Truths could be coming to light. So Gemini is a very communicative sign, and Mars can be quite aggressive there. Let's look at the Emperor, and we've got the Five of Pentacles. So a feeling of lack. So either the Emperor is holding back and not giving, they're very cold, or the Queen of Pentacles, or what am I saying? Or the Emperor feels that way. More than likely, the Emperor is the one that's turning the tap off. So whatever help was coming through from the Emperor, whether it's through work, whether it's from home, I feel as though they've stopped. If they've been giving financial help anywhere, I feel that they've sort of stopped. And this could even be in a spiritual way. So they're not comforting at all. They're as cold as ice. Wow. For those of you that know the song Cold as Ice by Foreigner, and I'm going to put the link in the description box below, I think that you need to listen to that. Cold as ice. Okay, let's take the Queen of Pentacles. Ace of Swords, more swords. So the Queen of Pentacles is severing ties. She's speaking her truth. She could be severing ties with that air sign. She could be speaking her truth about, and the truth could be all around finances as well. Even if this is your energy and you're talking your truth about money matters. So, you know, sharing is caring. I always say that. So the Pentacles, once the financial help stops, then the caring stops as well. So let's look at one more card around the Hermit. And we've got the Eight of Swords. Yeah, a lot of worries. So many swords. So many. I'm going to take one on the Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. Capricorn, I see very difficult energies here. Difficult. Two of Swords. A decision again. Choosing between two people. Going out of your mind because you don't know who to choose. Four of Pentacles. Four. Five of Pentacles, seven of Pentacles. Capricorn, I'd like to say one thing. I hope that you're not trying to show your love through money only. Money, of course, money talks. Money is love. Yes, sharing is caring. But money is not everything. We can show care to someone without putting our hand in our pocket. I'm going to take a card on that romantic feelings. There are so many things going on in this reading. It's just too much. Let's look at the romantic feelings. And we've got the Hierophant, which is, again, very similar to the Emperor. So, very ethical, very religious. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. For those of you that are cross-watching and you've got someone who's a Capricorn that is more, that they're married to their job, married to their career, don't lose hope, because they're only human as well. Yes, they're going to have to slowly change their perception of what work and money is. But don't forget that they are ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is all about doing the right thing, building that foundation. Now, for some of you, the romantic feelings, you could be dealing with someone who is of a different culture, different religion, and you feel romantic feelings, but you're wanting to move forward, but you're feeling the restrictions because of tradition, because of doing the right thing by the family, by your ancestors, by, you know, your friends, whatever. Now, this could also be a card of hierarchy. I feel that Capricorn is sitting quite strong where their position is in their career. But you know, with Jupiter going retrograde in Sagittarius, which is all about spirit, it's all about faith, I think that we're all looking at these Sagittarian matters more closely right now. So we're looking at things maybe from another viewpoint at this time. And you know, that can change. You know that can change. Nothing is forever. Let's look at 3 Sibillas on the Emperor. I do feel that there is, you know, some of you've finished up with a committed partnership, you're standing alone, and you're just watching your career right now. It's all about money. It's all about money. But there is something that's coming through. The Lover's card is another karmic relationship. Now, whether it's karmic, it's just fated. Now, karmic sounds a little bit nasty and negative, but it's fated. Look at the angel above. This is a major arcana, and it's right on top of the single, standing alone individual card of the 9 of Pentacles. Someone who's able to stand financially stable on their own, but we've got love here as well. So, what about love? Let's look at the 5 of Pentacles and the Emperor. We've got the Delirante. Yes, my darling Venus. Yes, my sweetheart. What's up, baby? Come here. Come here. Hello, baby. Someone wants to say hello. Hello. Hello, baby. Oh, Venus. Here you go, darling. Sorry about that interruption. So Aphrodite just touched your reading, Venus. So that's a touch of love for my dear Capricorn friends. And I know that you need it right now. So she's just blessed your reading. I hope that you don't mind. Okay. So Delirante. Amore. Venus and love. Oh my God. So there is an offer of love that's coming through. It's gonna be tough love. It's not gonna be easy for you though. But you guys are used to this. You're used to putting in the hard work. You've got that mountain, dear Capricorn. Okay, and if you've got something something that you don't want to share with others, that's just fine. Do the work, put in the effort. You're on a mission. You don't have to tell everyone what you're up to, okay? So there is an offer here. The Amore, little Cupid, is like the 4 of Cups. Now, little Cupid, you know, is the son of Venus. Aphrodite and Mars slept together. And Amore was the love child. So does that mean something to you? I'd like to look at the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands in the hidden position. For those of you that are asking if you're pregnant, should you keep the baby? Yes, you should. If it's a love child, never say no to life. You can have a child now, you don't know later on. Okay, so the Vedova just fell out, which is like the Three of Swords. So there is a love triangle. Someone has stepped out of the committed partnership, marriage, whatever. Three of Swords is here. So the Vedova is someone who's stuck in their past. What else do we have? Then we've got the Belvedere. So we go from the Three of Swords to the Three of Cups. Someone's on the lookout, waiting for something to come in. And there's the Sacerdote, the priest. But it's also number 13, which can mean death and transformation. Now this Sacerdote is like the Hierophant, which can speak of Taurian energy, and Taurus is all about values. Uranus is there. Uranus is bringing things up for change. Now, this priest could be hiding something under his cloak, could be keeping secrets, could know information that he's not sharing with you. Now, this is death and transformation, as I said, so it's very Scorpionic. Now, this is also a commitment. So some of you are really hoping on a commitment. It could be, what you don't know is that the person that you're waiting on could be someone that's already either done the dirty on you, or this is someone who had their heart broken in the past. So it could go anyway. Could go anyway, really. Now, remember how I said some of you may be dealing with someone who is from a different religion? Could be, with that Sacerdote. Let's look at the Ten of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, and the Lovers. So we've got the Vecchia Signora, which is someone who can advise you. This is also like the apple that's ripened, it's ready to drop. Yes, a situation that's been happening for a while. But also, this could be someone that's coming in to visit. And with it being on the lookout, waiting for someone or something, it's on its way. It, he, she, they're on their way. Let's take one more card there. We've got Omika, which is harmony, confidant, best friend. Also, this is like balance, but it's also like the Four of Wands. So stability is coming through. And here we've got the Ace of Swords, which is dispiacere. Dispiacere means to be displeased. But when I see the Ace of Swords, that could be a successful new beginning. Yes, but it can also be, yes, someone is displeased with the decision that you make. Could be. So it looks like I'm going to take one more card after that dispiacere. Okay, beautiful. The Wheel of Fortune is here to bring change. Change, and your luck is changing as well. So you can depend on a friend. Whoever is coming in to visit, they're going to be a support system for you, and they're going to bring you luck. I'd just like to take here as well on the divine position. Nine of Swords, Four of Pentacles, holding on for dear life. Seven of Pentacles, looking at a situation. Two of Swords, having to decide. Really, Capricorn, you're going to have to just, whether this is your partner, you're just going to have to let loose. Let loose and get over this rigidity, lack of change here. Let's see. Jealousy. Someone is really, really stuck on something, on someone, and they're not letting go. Viaggio, which is voyage. And we've got l'amante. Oh my God, jealousy, no wonder. So we've got two suitors here. That's why there's jealousy. The l'amante and the viaggio, they're two different suitors. So that's where the decision is, between two different people. So one is a foreigner that needs to come in from a distance, and the other one is closer to home. But what I believe is that it's fated with the l'amante. He's a number 11. That's what's in your fate. This is like the Knight of Cups, let's say. Okay, I'm going to take one card right here. And I'm going to take one Sibilla on this Queen of Swords that I really want to see what she's all about. So the World card. Completion. The Saturnian cycle has ended. Here is Venus. She's being reborn. So love is coming into your life. A brand new cycle is starting. Which way are you going to go? Are you going to stay stuck in the past, or are you going to move forward? This is also world travel. But you know that the World card is great success. Whatever's happening in your foundation is changing your whole foundation. It's changing everything for you, Capricorn. Let's look at this Queen of Swords. The ruling, as I said, is going to be in your favor. There's the Nine of Cups. There's your wish card. One more card on the outcome area. Just a bit more clarity. Yes. And we've got the Chariot. Movement forward. So, dear Capricorn, this is the House of Cancer. The card of Cancer. And the North Node is in Cancer, which is your 7th house. So you are overcoming any obstacles where relationships, partnerships are concerned. Some of you are actually moving house as well. Big time. And this is a 7. And number 7 is Spirit. Dear Capricorn. Wow. What a reading what that was. Oh, now I can take a deep breath. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love you all so much. Stay well. Look after yourselves. As I said, don't burn the candle on both ends. Try to relax a little bit. And because today we're here, tomorrow, who knows? Wishing you all the best. Seriously. Bye for now, dear Capricorn. I will talk to you soon.